We have a little bit of a situation in our hands. We have exactly 20 wrapped books here today, and I am just going to let the Wheel of Fate decide my destiny. I'm going to let a random number generator decide what books I'm going to be reading for this entire month. And obviously, I need to take you guys along with me. I need you guys to be here when I find out what I'm going to be spending my month with. I will say, just off the get-go, I really need to just get this off my chest. Number 9 is diabolically thick. I don't want to read that because I am 100%, actually no, I'm 98% sure that number 9 is a book that I don't even want to name. I don't want to bring it into existence. I don't want to speak it into existence because if I get 9, I'm just not going to recover. That's literally going to be the only book that I read in the month because what do you mean? What do you mean? I don't want to get number 9, okay? I needed to get that off my chest so you guys know what we're dealing with today, but hello. Hi, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to your new favorite place on the internet. My name is Bella, and I like to make myself suffer for some reason. I really just like to put myself in these really uncomfortable situations where I have no control over what happens, and look at all of these wrapped books. I have wrapped these so long ago, I don't even remember what they are. Today I'm going to be picking maybe 5 different books that I'm going to be reading in the month of October because I also have 2 other books that are not wrapped because I need to read them in October. The very first book that is a must read for the month of October is Frankenstein, the 1818 edition, written by Mary Shelley. This is the uncensored original version, and I've only ever read the edited one, the most recent edition of Frankenstein, so I am very curious to read the original to see how it differs from the one that I read. And also, I've been dying to read Frankenstein, and October is the perfect season to do just that. And I do have this edition, which is, as I mentioned, the 1818 edition, but I also have this gorgeous graphic edition, which has some illustrations along the narrative. And this doesn't only include Frankenstein, this also includes the other 2 short stories that were written the same night that Frankenstein came to be. And I've always been interested to read those other 2 short stories by John Polidori and Lord Byron, of course, whose house everything was created in. So I think that would be a really fun read for this October season or just fall season. So yeah, this is another, and look at the sprayed edges. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That's gorgeous. This is one of the most gorgeous Frankenstein editions that I own. So of course I am going to be using this October month to finally read this because I think I received it at the beginning of 2025, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this definitely has to be read. I'm going to be reading these 2 books side to side since they are the same story, but I thought it would be fun to kind of have the illustrations next to me as I'm reading the uncensored original 1818 text. And then apart from Frankenstein, there is also one book that is simply a requirement for me to pass this semester with flying colors. I absolutely need to read Catabasis, written by R.F. Kuang. As you can see, I've already divided sort of my daily goals. I think I did every 50 pages, and of course I used the One Piece stickers because they're a great motivator for me personally. And Catabasis, of course, is R.F. Kuang's most recent release. This is the story of these 2 students who go down to hell to look for their professor that they may have accidentally killed, I think. And Catabasis is literally a noun in ancient Greek that means the story of a hero's descent to the underworld. I've been seeing so many TikToks, so many reels, so many videos about R.F. Kuang talking about her experience writing Catabasis and how much love she put into writing this and this story and these characters, and I am just, estoy alucinando, literalmente. So I really just need to sit down and start Catabasis because I just know that I'm going to adore this. There's no doubt in my mind that I am going to love reading Catabasis and just, diving into this world. But hell is not like the storybooks say. Magic isn't always the answer, and there's something in Alice and Peter's past that could forge them into the perfect allies or lead them to their doom. I mean, come on now. Like this is just a must read for October for me personally. These are the 3 books that are definitely going to be on my reading list for the month of October, but we do have, you know, so many other books to choose from. I personally cannot choose them. I will let a random number generator do the work for me. So without further ado, what do you say we get to spinning? Because like I really like the anxiety of not knowing what numbers are going to pop up is already building up inside of me. So we need to get this started before I lose my mind. So we have a very interesting wheel with us. I have very... You know what? I'm not even going to talk about it, but if you've been here for a while, if you've watched any of my reading challenges where I use this wheel, then you may remember that the wheel and I, we don't really get along most of the time. So I don't know why, but I am once again putting my fate, my destiny into the wheel's hands. Let's just spin because I just need to know. So, Dios mío, por favor. Anything but 9, anything but 9, anything but 9. Okay, number 20. You know what? I am not mad about this. I am so not mad about this because number 20, thank you. Thank you so much. Right, so number 20, look at how tiny it is. It's literally like, look at that. It's so tiny. I can totally work with this. Oh my goodness. Wait, I feel like there's only one book that this could be because I don't own these many tiny books and it's a paperback. Oh my goodness. Wait, I think I know what this is. I think this is... My boyfriend is going to be very happy about this. Yes, it's A Clockwork Orange written by Anthony Anthony Burgess. So this is one of the books that my boyfriend chose for me as books that I had to read. He basically chose books that he thought I would really enjoy. And it was actually supposed to be my summer TBR, but alas, it is now October. It is now fall season. And I have yet to read any of the books that he bought for me. So this is great. You know, that's why I said that my boyfriend would be really happy with this pick because I can finally get to the books that he chose for me. And this is so short. This is literally less than 150 pages, 141 pages to be exact. In this nightmare vision of youth and revolt, 15-year-old Alex and his friends set out on a diabolical orgy of robbery, torture, and murder. Alex is jailed for his teenage delinquency and the state tries to reform him, but at what cost? So I have seen the movie and I really enjoy the movie. Obviously, it's Kubrick. Like, how can you not? I mean, I guess there are people that do not enjoy Kubrick's films, but I am not one of them. I really enjoyed the movie adaptation of this, but I am so excited to read the original material and see where everything was inspired from. And again, it's so short. Like, oh my goodness. I have heard that this is quite a ride. It's quite... You know what I mean? Like, it could be a little bit traumatizing because it deals with a lot of explicit trigger warnings. There's a lot of violence. There's a lot of sexual violence and emotional manipulation. There's just like really awful things happening here. So I am prepared. Don't worry, guys. Like, I know what's coming. I think I'm as prepared as I could be. This screams Halloween to me. So I think this is the perfect pick for my October TBR. For the first pick, the wheel kind of likes me, I think. Like, I don't want to jinx it, but if the rest of the picks are just like this, I'm going to be having an incredible October season or October month. I don't know why I keep calling it season. I'm sorry. I am really happy with this. You don't understand. I'm so happy. So let's spin again. Like, this is so addictive. This is why I love doing these videos because the adrenaline rush that I get when I'm spinning the wheel and when I'm opening up the book, it's unparalleled. And with that said, let's spin again. Like, I really want to spin again. Can you see how crazy I'm getting? I'm just really enjoying this. So let's see. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Wait, I'm so scared. Anything but 9, anything but 9, anything. What is it? Ay, Dios mío, qué susto. Okay. Okay, it's 16. I can work with 16. I can totally work with 16. So this is number 16. It's not too big, but it's also not thin. And it is a paperback though. So I'm not, once again, this could be anything. I literally own so many unread paperbacks. This could literally be anything. So let's just go ahead and open up number 16. Wait, let me make sure. Yes, 16. Oh, crap on a cracker. Okay. See, okay, the thing is, okay, listen. So number 16, Marty, I'm so scared. This is huge. Number 16 is The Shadow of the Wind, written by Carlos Ruiz Zafón. And this is a book for sure, absolutely. Anyone who enjoys novels that are scary, erotic, touching, tragic, and thrilling should rush right out to the nearest bookstore and pick up The Shadow of the Wind. Okay, this once again sounds perfect for October or just the fall season. A love letter to literature intended for readers as passionate about storytelling as its young hero. Gabriel Garcia Marquez meets Umberto Eco meets Jorge Luis Borges for a sprawling magic show. Okay, so the reason, let me explain my initial reaction. It's not that I'm not excited to read The Shadow of the Wind. It's just that when I first got The Shadow of the Wind, so many of you told me that I should try to read the original version, which is in Spanish. And obviously The Shadow of the Wind is translated from Spanish to English, and in Spanish it's called La Sombra del Viento, La Sombra del Viento, La Sombra del Viento, I think. And the thing is, I think I found it here in my country, but I haven't gone out to see if it's actually in stock. So now I have to go and see if I can like exchange. I don't even know if that's possible. Like that's going to be like, I'm just going to show up to their doorstep and be like, listen, I have the English edition of a Spanish book that you have. Can we do like a quick swap? If you don't mind, like I feel like you would really enjoy that and would make you really happy. That is something that I have been meaning to do, but haven't gotten around to doing it. And I guess this wheel is literally forcing me to do that. Again, so many of you also mentioned that this is like the perfect fall book as well, just because it is so atmospheric and the entire book just feels so eerie and mysterious, but also beautiful and lyrical. And it's giving that I want to read it this month too, but I need to first find the Spanish edition. I know that it's here in my country in the Dominican Republic somewhere. I just need to make my way towards this book and hopefully they'll want to exchange it, but if not, I'll just have two copies, like the English translation and the original Spanish. I think by now a lot of you know my reading taste and you can kind of tell what books I'm really going to enjoy, and since so many of you said that I'm going to love this one, I really wouldn't mind having two editions of The Shadow of the Wind or La Sombra del Viento. Also, this takes place in Barcelona, and Barcelona is one of my favorite cities. I went last year and it just blew my mind, like I never wanted to leave. This has over 450 pages, considering the fact that I'm already reading Babel, which has, I don't even want to think about it. This has over 540 pages. I think the pages are starting to stack up, and that's a little bit terrifying, but you know, I'm just here to do what the wheel says. No matter how scared I am of the results, I think we can definitely spin again. Am I being a little bit ambitious, especially with the book that we just opened? Maybe so, but hey, no one's here to stop me, so I guess we'll spin again. Remember the mission. We want to open at least 5 books, and none of them can be number 9, because if they are, it's over. It's literally game over. So let's just spin and hope it's not number 9, because that would tear me to absolute pieces and make me lose my mind. Ay, Dios mío, okay. Okay, we have a number 11. Number 11. It is, once again, so thin. I love you, wheel. I'm sorry that I ever doubted you. I'm sorry that I smack talked to you at the beginning of the video. You're treating me so kindly, and I really appreciate it. Oh my god. All Systems Red. Oh, perdón. Okay. This is Martha Wells' All Systems Red. Sorry, I don't know how to hold a book, apparently. All Systems Red by Martha Wells. You don't understand. I'm so excited for this because even though this is a sci-fi, and I'm not the biggest fan of sci-fi, but this is short. Like, number one, kudos for being so short. I think it's less than 150 pages as well. 147. Okay, interesting. I have read the first sentence. Like, when I first received it, I had no idea what it was about. So obviously I read the first sentence to just kind of like get an idea of how the story was going to be. And look at this first sentence, okay? Just listen. I could have become a mass murderer after I hacked my governor module. But then I realized I could access the combined feed of entertainment channels carried on the company's satellites. It had been well over 3,500 hours or so since then, with still not much murdering, but probably, I don't know, a little under 3,500 hours of movies, serials, books, plays, and music consumed. As a heartless killing machine, I was a terrible failure. I just know I'm going to have such an incredible time reading this, and I have been really looking forward to reading this, and I didn't even remember that I had wrapped it. The thing with my memory is that once I wrap a book, literally out of sight, out of mind, I forget that I have these books. That's why, once again, I love doing this challenge, because any one of these books could be a surprise to me. I do not remember what books are here. I have like a vague idea of them, but I was not expecting this one to pop up, and I am so happy that it did, because oh my God, I just know I'm going to have the best time reading it. I am not known for my love of sci-fi books, but I just think that because of how it's written, because of the type of narrator that we've got, the type of perspective, POV, the tone, the style, I think I'm just going to devour this, maybe even in one sitting. So yeah, the wheel has done it again. I am so happy with this pick. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, this month is going to be fully packed with reading. This month is definitely going to be packed with incredible books, and we're not even done. I feel like, how many have we opened? 1, 2, 3. Okay, we've opened 3. We can definitely do another one. I feel like every time I say let's spin again, my heart skips a beat, because what if this time I get number 9? You know what I mean? And it's like, we've been having such incredible luck. It has to end sometime, and I just really, really don't want it to end, because I'm genuinely having so much fun. And I feel like if I got number 9, that would just ruin everything, and I really don't want that. But we need to spin again, okay? I can totally read more than the ones that I have already opened, and I'm feeling ambitious. I'm feeling like I want to open more books with you guys. So I don't know if I'm tempting fate, but here we go again. I kind of want to be more than friends. Ay, Diosito, por favor. Okay, we're spinning. We're spinning, we're spinning, we're spinning, we're spinning. Oh, we're spinning, we're spinning, we're spinning. Are we done? Oh my God, okay. Not me seeing like an individual number and immediately thinking it's number 9. It's okay, it's fine, we're good. I'm not traumatized at all whatsoever. So number 2, I'm gonna have to move all of these books. Give me a second. I swear, it looks like I rigged this, but I really didn't. I don't understand what's happening. I don't want to question it, because we don't question miracles in this channel, but look at number 2, girl, the way that it won't even focus because it's so thin. Oh my God. This is number 2. This is number 2. This is so thin. What is this? Not me being confused by my own physical TBR. What is this? I'm so confused. Oh, okay, wait. So this was a recent gift from Maraid. Maraid, if you're watching, I love you so much. This is Behind the Painting, written by Siburafa, maybe. This is a gorgeous edition, if I do say so myself. It is just so nice to look at, and the colors, the painting, the style, yes, this is giving so much, and I am all here for the taking. Oh my God, I just realized there's people in the cover. In between all the flowers and all the colors, there are people in black and white. The way that I just realized that, oh my goodness, that's such an incredible detail. Is this a love story? A Thai student studying in Japan is tasked with hosting a distinguished old family friend and his new wife, the beautiful aristocratic Kirati. Despite their difference in age and status and the social constraints of the day, they're inexorably drawn to each other, and love starts to bloom. A stirring portrayal of youthful romantic obsession and later attempts to come to terms with the frailty of passionate feelings. Behind the Painting also shows the constrained lives of many women of the time. First published in 1937, it is one of Thailand's best-known and most beloved novels. Oh my goodness. Stop it. Oh my goodness. Maraid has sent me this gorgeous book apparently one of Thailand's most beloved novels. According to what we read in the back, it sounds like just the type of book that I love. You know, those character-driven stories that focus on the complexities of human relationships and the inner lives, the inner worlds of everybody. I feel like I'm going to adore this. I know I may be getting ahead of myself, but I know Mairead, and I know that she has incredible reading taste, and we appreciate the same elements in storytelling. So I think that she sent this to me for a reason. I think that she knows I'm going to love this, and I cannot wait to prove her right, because look, I can't get over this. I'm just so excited. This is so good. You don't understand. I am so happy with this turn of events. Like, Spinning Wheel, I will never speak ill of you ever again. I love you so much. You've given me so much joy and happiness today. I really needed this. Like, the start of October has not been the best for me personally, but this may just be turning everything around. Should we spin one more time? Should we spin one more time? We have 6 books in my October TBR so far. I feel like we can do one more. I feel like we can totally do one more. I don't know. Like, I really want to do one more, okay? And nobody is here to stop me. So I am my own worst enemy. I know this to be a fact. We're just gonna go ahead and spin again because, like, honestly, what's the worst that can happen? Okay, so we're gonna spin. We're gonna spin, and it's gonna be beautiful, and it's going to be everything that we ever hoped for. I'm not even gonna look because at this point, I trust the wheel so much. I know it would never do me dirty. So I will really just accept whatever she has in store for me. You know what? It's kind of fitting that the last book that we have spinned on is number 13. I mean, come on now. Friday the 13th, October 13th. Come on now. It's literally perfect. It is a spiritual perfection. This is a little bit heavier than what we've been getting so far, but again, I'm not complaining because it's not number 9. I'm literally on cloud 9 right now. I'm sorry, I'm in a very silly, goofy mood today. What is that? Anna? Is this the Raven Tower? Oh my god, it is the Raven Tower by Ann Leckie. Let's go. There are echoes of Shakespeare and Le Guin in the Raven Tower, but its strange dark brilliance could only have come from Ann Leckie. Gods meddle in the fates of men, men play with the fates of God, and a pretender must be cast down from the throne in this masterful first fantasy novel from Ann Leckie. I mean, come on now. I'm so excited for this, you don't understand. This was also a gift. This was a gift from Bente, and I think I received this in 2024. So the fact that I haven't read it yet is a little bit criminal. It's a little bit diabolical. Look, we have a map. That's definitely some juicy bonus points. And it's a floppy. It is a floppy paperback. This is going to be such a good reading experience. I just know it. I first saw you when you rode out of the forest past the cluster of tall bulge-eyed offering. Is this told from second POV? You rode beside Mawat. In the morning, you washed your hands and your mouth with her. This is told in second person. I don't think I've ever read a book like that before. This is going to take my mind for a spin. This is going to be really interesting. I don't know if that's going to be hard for me to acclimate to, or if it's just going to be super easygoing. I'm going to love reading a story in second person. I don't know. I'm sure you know very well. Oh my god, no, I don't! This just adds like another layer of complexity to the Raven Tower. Like, I'm already scared because this is like high fantasy. And this is like an author that I've never read from before. But the fact that it's told in second person is so crazy. Oh my god, I am even more excited to try this out. Look at my October TBR though. Like, doesn't that look like the most scrumptious TBR that you've ever laid your eyes on? We have so much going here for us. We have fantasy, we have, what do we have? We have classics, we have sci-fi, we have so much. We have so much going on. This is incredible. The vibes of this TBR, I think, are exactly what I was looking for. The only thing that I'd say we're missing, maybe, is like a lighthearted romance. But if anything, I can just reread The Love Light Farms. You know what I mean? Because obviously those are set per season. And I did recently recommend one of those books to you guys in my fall reading list book recommendations video. So if you haven't seen that yet, I would highly recommend it. I'm really proud of that video and I stand by all of my recommendations. I love this TBR. You don't understand how obsessed I am with it because it has a little bit of everything that I love. And it's also pushing me outside of my comfort zone a little bit with the sci-fi. And we have so many short books, like literally I cannot get over how many short books we have. I would love if you guys told me what your predictions are for my reading experience. Like, do you think there are going to be any 5 stars in this pile? Do you think I'm going to find a new favorite? Have you read any of the books that are on this pile? And if you have, please let me know what you thought of it. I would love to discuss this with you guys. And I would also love to know what you're going to be reading this October month. Maybe once I finish all of these books, because I definitely will. Like maybe I'll do a 24-hour reading challenge where I read all of these books in one sitting, who knows? But I would love to know what you're going to be reading this month. Maybe I'll get some recommendations as well. I'm literally obsessed with this TBR. You don't understand. Not to jinx myself, but I think this is going to be an incredible reading month. Like, are you kidding? I'm going to be rereading one of my all-time favorite classics. I'm going to be reading a possible new favorite classic from an author that I adore and love. I'm going to be reading a classic that I've been wanting to read for so long. I'm going to be reading the most beloved Thai novel of all time. Like, this is giving so much. I am so excited to dive into these books. And I am so happy that I did this video and this like unwrapping sort of blind TBR challenge because I genuinely don't think I would have picked up these books in this month if it hadn't been for this video and for this random spinning wheel number generator. Like everything just feels like it's where it's supposed to be, and that's an incredible feeling. So I'm so happy with this TBR. I really hope that you guys enjoyed seeing me unwrap these books and just figuring out what I'm going to be spending this October month reading. Apparently it looks like I'm all booked. So yeah, I loved doing this. We should do this like every single month, I think. Personally, it's just so much fun. What book should I start with? Oh my goodness. How should I even organize this? I have no idea. Oh my God. I'm so excited. It's so nice to start a new month and have so many things to look forward to, especially so many good stories to look forward to. So I'm just so happy. This is amazing. This is a great way to spend my day. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I also have a Patreon where I post exclusive content. I host readathons, reading sprints, and a monthly book club. Oh my God, wait, one more book is missing from my TBR. I'm also going to be reading Don't Let the Forest In as my October Patreon buddy read. I can't believe I almost forgot it. The way that I literally bought a physical copy, but it's not here yet. This is what I was saying, out of sight, out of mind. Since the book hasn't arrived, I completely forgot about it, but that is also another book that's going to be a part of my October TBR, and I'm also going to be doing an exclusive reading vlog for it, so if that is something that interests you, the link is down below. As always, I would love to have you join my Patreon and just be part of my community. I really do appreciate every single one of you, and I am so thankful that you're still here. If you've been here for 2 years or 2 months, you mean so much to me and you make me so happy. So thank you for helping me make my dreams come true. That's so crazy. I love you guys. I hope you're having a fantastic start to your October. Hopefully these coming months are going to be filled with happiness and joy and incredible memories for the both of us. And without further ado, I love you guys and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.
Hey Jimmy, you nice. Keep going.